Yo, what's up guys? What is going on, everybody over on the Simply Viral channel? Welcome back to another video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Today we are jumping back into the world of Fortnite Battle Royale to take a look at 7 vehicles probably coming in Fortnite Season 7. Vehicles of course make the game super fun, and they really change the way that the map and the gameplay flow overall. Not to mention they add a nice variety here and there. You never know when you'll be in a final circle and suddenly an ATK or a shopping cart comes flying down a mountain to nearly clip you. Overall, vehicles are just an awesome addition to Fortnite Battle Royale. We definitely think we need to see some more here in the near future. So with that being said, we are going to be taking a look at 7 vehicles coming in Fortnite Season 7 throughout this video. But before we go ahead and get into that, if you guys are brand new here to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe with your channel notifications turned on by clicking that bell icon. By doing that, YouTube will actually send you a personalized message every single time we upload a new video in the future. That way you can be the first person to watch, like, and comment on each and every new Simply Viral post. Speaking of commenting, if you guys are already a part of that notification squad, thank you very much. Let us know down in the comments below saying I subscribed or hashtag notification squad for your chance to be featured in our daily video shoutout, where you guys actually get your name and comments in one of our videos and on screen for everyone else watching to see. Last but not least, if you guys are excited for Fortnite Season 7, be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up, slap that like button, it'd be much appreciated. Now without further ado, let's go ahead, let's jump in and take a look at 7 vehicles coming in Fortnite Battle Royale Season 7. While it stands right now, we are unsure about what the official theme for Fortnite Season 7 will be, but there's a chance that it is actually winter themed because Season 7 is going to be starting and ending right around the same time that the winter season in the real world starts and ends. So we think it'd be pretty cool to actually see some sort of winter Wonderland map or a snow edition added to the map as a new point of interest. And with that being said, it could bring some pretty cool new vehicles to the game. The first one being a sled. I could see a sled working pretty similar to how a shopping cart works. Now you can have somebody who actually rides on the sled, maybe even 2 or 3 people, and one person who actually pushes the sled, similar to how you have to have a person pushing the shopping cart if you want to use it as a duo vehicle. I think it'd be really cool to see a sled spawn on like a snow mountain. You can take it down and slide it across maybe a frozen loot lake or some of the frozen rivers across the map, and overall just have a good time with the sled. Maybe you could even have a pet actually pull the sled. That'd be even crazier. Maybe you didn't even need someone to push the sled. You could actually have some like husky dogs or something actually pulling the sled, maybe even some reindeers to guide you across a Fortnite map. Who knows, maybe you could even have special reindeer guide your sled and you could take it off a mountain and actually float in the air for a little bit before falling down closer to the actual ground. It'd be pretty cool to see Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer guiding a player around off of one of the mountains of Fortnite. The second vehicle addition I think it'd be pretty cool to see here in Fortnite Season 7 is some sort of ski and or snowboard set. This would work pretty well alongside the sled. Maybe it could spawn on the ski resort point of interest if that was ever to be a thing, or even a snow mountain. Maybe take the shopping cart like trick shot mountain that we have now and cover it with snow and add some skis and snowboards and sleds on top of that, and you can actually take your skis and snowboards down off the ramps and do some pretty cool tricks. This would be great to actually get that score, and if there are maybe some score challenges during some Season 7 weekly challenges, we could actually do some backflips and some cool like SSX tricky sort of stuff here in Fortnite Battle Royale. I don't know about you guys, but that would actually be pretty sweet. Also, it'd be awesome to see like some sort of Shaun White skin come to the game. You could rock a snowboard down the trick shot mountain and do some crazy stunts as Shaun White in game. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds pretty sweet. The third sort of vehicle here is actually an abstract one, and it would work well if a snow mountain did actually come to the game in place of Leaky Lake. I actually talked about this in one of the previous Fortnite Season 7 videos here on the Simply Viral channel, and I think it'd be cool if some sort of snow mountain actually rose from the ground where Loot Lake stands right now, and you could actually have cable cars running to and from the top of this snow mountain, aka like a ski resort area, and tilted towers. Maybe you could even turn one of the buildings in tilted towers into some sort of ski resort hotel or transportation area where you could load up on a cable car and travel all the way to the top of the ski resort mountain or the snow mountain. This of course would be kind of risky because if you're in a cable car, you do have a pretty good chance of being sniped or shot by someone since your movement is pretty predictable, but it would be an easier and more efficient way to actually get to the top of this supposed snow mountain or ski resort area rather than having to build all the way up to the top of it, which would be pretty risky in and of itself. So it's sort of just, do you want to burn a bunch of materials and take the more safe route up, or would you rather just take the more dangerous but easy route up to the top of the mountain? I think that would be pretty cool to see in Season 7 as well. I'm not sure if you would actually consider cable cars a vehicle or not, but either way, it'd be a cool method of transportation. The fourth vehicle I would love to see here in Fortnite Season 7 is the hoverboard. I don't know how many of you guys actually remember, but the hoverboard was leaked a long time ago. I'm talking like Season 3 or Season 4 even, when the hoverboard was officially leaked to be coming to Fortnite Battle Royale. And of course, we still have not ever seen the hoverboard actually make its way into the Battle Royale portion of Fortnite. It has been in Save the World, but in Battle Royale, we have still yet to see it, and I think it'd be really cool to see. Similar to how almost a snowboard would work, you could take it off of cool jumps and do some cool tricks with it, but also, who doesn't want to be gliding around the Fortnite island on a hoverboard? Some straight Back to the Future kind of stuff, looking like Marty McFly out here. I think that would be crazy to actually see a hoverboard gliding through tilted towers, eliminating everybody in plain sight. Not only would you be able to, I would assume, shoot and try and kill people off of this hoverboard, but it'd be super hard to even get killed on it. It'd be like if you were in an ATK driving at that speed, but you could also shoot everybody who you could see. I think it'd be a pretty strong vehicle to see in game. There would definitely have to be some checks and balances in place, but at the same time, it could definitely be super fun. Another vehicle I would love to see come to Fortnite in Season 7 is some sort of boat or a jet ski. As of right now, we really only have land vehicles, and I for one would love to see that stretch further to the water or maybe even the air in the future. We do have quite a bit of water areas on the map, however Leaky Lake might end up actually going away with Fortnite Season 7. We'd still have some different streams and rivers that run across the Fortnite map, and I think it would be cool to actually be able to maneuver through them a little bit easier. Of course, right now as you're running through water, it's basically a death sentence if someone sees you because you do run so slow and you can't really tread through the water with any ease whatsoever. However, if you could hop on, say, a speedboat or a jet ski and quickly guide across water, it'd be really cool and definitely add a unique element to how the game actually plays out. No longer would running through water be nearly as dangerous if you could just hop on a jet ski and quickly get across it. That would definitely change the way that the game flows around these certain water areas on the map and really just overall impact how the game plays in those specific areas as well. I think it'd be a really cool addition to the game, and that leads us into our sixth vehicle, which would also really change the game. As you heard me mention, we only do have land vehicles. Water and air are two fronts that we don't really have access to in the vehicle department. However, that would all change with the implementation of a helicopter vehicle. Of course, this one would be a super powerful vehicle, maybe even on the verge of overpowered if it wasn't implemented right. I'm talking maybe only 1 or 2 helicopters that can actually spawn on the island per match, because this would obviously be a super quick way of transportation. You could wait until the absolute last second to move from circle to circle and fly around the map with ease. This would be really hard to maybe shoot people out of, so maybe the helicopters wouldn't have too much health, or maybe they have some sort of fuel limitation or maybe even elevation limitation where they can only fly so high and for so long. And finally, our 7th vehicle to come here in Fortnite Season 7 that would be absolutely awesome is a tank. And I know right off the bat what you're thinking. That would be super overpowered. It'd kill everybody and you could never get shot at or killed in it. What I'm talking about here, though, would be a tank that would be more of a defensive vehicle. I'm saying you probably wouldn't be able to fire off like a cannon out of it or really shoot out of it at all. I definitely think that this would be a vehicle meant for defensive purposes, meaning it had a ton of health, but it didn't really have any offense sort of strategies to it. Maybe you could run people over with it, but you couldn't actually shoot anybody with the tank itself or even shoot out of the tank. That, I think, would definitely be too OP, but if you were to say just use the tank as a method of transportation that had a ton of health so you didn't have to worry about getting shot at or killed in it, I think it would be a little bit more balanced. Of course, it'd have to run out of health eventually, and you'd probably have to get out of it eventually as well if you wanted the chance of getting any kills. But to put into the game as a vehicle that is strictly non-lethal and only used for transportation with a high level of health, I think the tank, it could definitely work. And with that being said, there you guys have it. Those are 7 vehicles that might be coming in Fortnite Season 7. If you guys enjoyed this video, or if you guys are excited for Fortnite Season 7, be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up, slap that like button, it'd be much appreciated. And if you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe with your channel notifications turned on. That way, every single time we upload a new video in the future, you'll be the first one to know via YouTube's notifications. That way you can be the first person to watch, like, and comment on each and every new upload. And while you're at it, be sure to comment down below "I subscribed" or hashtag notification squad for your chance to be featured in our video shout out, where you guys can get your name and comments on screen for everyone else watching to see. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you guys on the battle bus. Peace out.